Warning! Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Three lives lost due to an early Saturday morning fire on High Street. 25-year-old Virginia Ortiz, 6-year-old Willie Nelson Jr., and 3-year-old Amia Nelson.
My thoughts and prayers go out to the family and to the friends and family of the community for these individuals. It's a tragic loss.
And now police and fire investigators are calling their deaths homicides after finding evidence of arson.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Tune in on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Come join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform to where it's a plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, they'll best believe it's gonna come with devils.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm gonna say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody gonna clean it up.
Me and Jason. And Charlotte. Yup. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We got it. We got it all under control. We got our capes on and everything. One day we'll have our capes on. But we think we got our capes on. We think we are going to help and save the world, baby. The world, baby. What's goody, baby? It's your girl, the missus, baby. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's good in your city? What is goody in your city, baby? We good over here on my block. Don't even come my way. Because we good over here. Okay? We good on my block. But, baby, we finna travel. Get in y'all seatbelts. If you want to take a flight, you can take a flight. But, baby, right now we in the ATL. We got Minnesota and ATL on here tonight, okay? And then we are about to travel to New York. Explicit language, also allegedly. But, baby, we on our way to the damn New York, okay? But I can't go without my boy, my bro, from another mother. I gotta bring up Jason, baby. Jason.
Hey, what up? Oh, shit, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be from New York.
Memories.
I got my butters and everything. My Averex coat,
Yes.
the whole nine. You heard?
Jason, we was in New York last year.
That part, September. You heard?
September.
Yeah,
Last
man.
year. My
That's
first
beautiful.
time in New York.
Mine as well.
Was it your first time?
It was.
Jason
Enjoyed every
first
bit of
time,
it,
my
too.
husband first time. I gotta make sure I threw that out there too. My husband first time in New York, Wendell. Like we had a blast. We went to New York Fashion Week, and baby, we walked.
That part. Actually,
Not the
no.
runway. Not the runway.
Not the runway for sure. Not the runway. But we was outside walking. Facts.
Woo,
Shout out to
baby.
Jersey too, man. We stayed in Jersey too, right across the turnpike. So we was in Jersey as well.
Y'all did us very, very
I
well.
love
Thank
those. I
you,
love
New
those.
York, because we know y'all out there watching tonight. So, New York, thank you for having ATL and Minnesota in the building, baby, because we had a great time. Now, that we got that out the way, it's your turn. You gotta say what you always say.
Ironically, Minnesota Lynx and New York Liberty are playing right now here in Minnesota. So real big shout out to the WNBA and also to New York and us. Right now, before we get anywhere and going anywhere, I want to say thank you to everybody that had patience while we was getting ourselves ready for the show. We ironing out some things to make sure that this goes as smoothly as possible. So for everybody that's in the building with us, we thank you for holding off and being with us while we talk about this tragic story and also shine light on this beautiful family that we have here with us tonight. So if you are brand new and you don't know what we do or what we all about, please make sure you hit that follow button. So you either hitting the follow or the thank you or the thumbs up or any of those ones that indicates that you are following us today and going forward. So that way when we have another family on, excuse me, you'll be there for that as well. Now, if you're over on YouTube or TikTok, or not TikTok, but YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit the Instagram. Make sure you hit them thumbs up, indicating that you are here with us tonight, so we can give you guys a big shout out. And then not only that, please make sure that you hit the bell notification, so when we go live, either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and some Saturdays, you won't miss what we got going on. Now, if you want to step your game up and don't want to watch us on your cellular devices or tablets, you can go ahead and watch us over on Roku, either in Roku-enabled device or television. That's right. All you got to do is type in PEACHY TYME, and that's time spelled with a Y, TYME. So just like you would search for Hulu, Netflix, Paramount, you will also search for PEACHY TYME the exact same way. I see some people in the chat. BG, I see you. What up, though? Josette, Hassan, I see you in the building. We also seen a plethora of other people, so thank you all for being here. Lindsay, what up, though? And did I miss anybody? Edwin, we see you outside as well with us, so continue to like the stream. Maria, what's good? Lay, I see you as well. Or Leah, we see you as well in the chat. So all again, thank you for being here. Let's welcome in this beautiful family.
Yeah, it's a lot of comments. I'm sorry, y'all. We might not be able to get them on all tonight. It's a lot. It's a lot. But baby, we're gonna pull some of them up. We will definitely do that. So let's get started. We gotta bring up our counselor for tonight, Miss Charlotte.
Hey. Hi, everybody. Hello. And I'm looking for my invitation next September because I want to go to New York. I've been, but I want to go with y'all. It sounds like y'all had a ball.
Oh, baby, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Okay.
We turned up. Do you hear me? New York did us very well. Very well. I just wish I didn't have to walk as much. But hey, I needed it.
Okay.
I went back home very healthy-ish. Very healthy-ish. So, but we're going to go ahead. We are going to bring up this family. We have so much to talk about tonight, y'all. So much to show y'all tonight. It's going down tonight. It's going down tonight. Let me show y'all just this picture. Get that through y'all heads. I'll wait. Not one, not two. We got 3 babies. 2 babies. And I'm going to say 3 babies because she was young. And they gone. And it was arson. For those that don't know what arson is, somebody did it. That's what it is. That's the best way to put it. Somebody did it. Intentionally. And we're going to talk about all that tonight. We're going to talk about all of that tonight. But we have tonight the daughter of Virginia. This is Virginia. This is the mother that is no longer with us. She did not make it out of the fire. And we're going to talk about all that tonight. But we have her daughter, her oldest daughter, here with us tonight. I'm just going to hand clap. Just a hand clap for that. And let me explain something to y'all. She ain't your average 17-year-old. Okay. Let me make that very, very clear. She's very, very strong-minded. Very. But at the same time, when we have stories like this, I always make sure I make it clear to y'all. Be respectful in my chat. That's all I ask. Be respectful to this family. And if you choose not to, you want to be ignorant anyways, it won't get posted on the screen.
Hey, our block button is super strong. You heard? Like, our block button is super strong. That's all we're going to say.
That's all we're going to say. So, I want to make that clear. I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming. All the new people that's out here tonight, thank you for coming. Make sure you come back next Wednesday and come back on Friday too. This Friday. We on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But next Wednesday, we have another family that comes on. They come on every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. So make sure y'all tune in and support. All right, y'all. It's time. It is time. It is time, Jason and Charlotte. We are going to bring up first the very first person that I spoke with about this. First and foremost, shout out to Amber. Shout out to Amber. Amber's watching. Amber is the young lady that sent me this story. And Amber said, please get them on your show. And I said, okay. And I did just that. So the first person that I spoke with was Tammy, which was Virginia's. Well, I let her tell y'all. Here is Tammy. Hey, boo.
Hey.
How are you, Tammy?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what today brings tonight.
Yeah, tonight. I know. But like Jason told y'all, that's why we was late. Because we really had to like figure out which direction we're gonna go with this show tonight. Because there's a lot going on. Even now, it's a lot going on. But this family decided they wanted to tell their loved one's story. So Tammy, I talked to you first. You were the first person that I reached out to and everything. I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for trusting me with Virginia's story. So can you please let everyone know what is your relation to Virginia, Amia, and Willie Jr.?
They are my niece, great nephew.
Okay. And tell me, what's one of the fondest memories that you have of Virginia and them two babies?
I can tell you, Virginia, she was loved. Her scratchy voice stays in my head. She had a scratchy voice.
Wow.
And Willie, he was just a little shorty who loved to play, and he was a happy baby, and he loved to box, and he was just a happy kid all around, no matter what. Amia, that's the makeup queen. She would take markers and do her eyes, her lips, and Amia was just happy. She just wanted to be a queen. And she was. She was a little princess in the making. She was.
Baby, when I tell you, you can tell. Like, when you sent me the pictures and I saw her, I'm like, I just want to hug her. I just want to hug her and hold her and just give her all type of auntie kisses and stuff. Like, she was absolutely gorgeous. All her kids was absolutely gorgeous children. And she was just as beautiful, just as well. And we're going to show y'all some pictures. Don't worry about it. We're going to show y'all some pictures. And don't forget, we got the tribute. We do have the tribute coming up tonight just as well. So make sure y'all stick around for all that. Jason, new family, new tribute, and also new song. And moving on up, Jason.
Moving on.
I got a new song now.
New song is what I'm excited for. I'm excited for the new song.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so next we're going to bring up Jasmine. Jasmine is the second person that I talked to over the phone, and she's going to tell you her relation with Virginia, Amia, and Willie Jr. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey. Jasmine, how are you? Jasmine, you are on mute. Let's see. Can you unmute it? Okay, there you go. How you doing?
Sorry. Hi, guys. I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful, girl. I am absolutely wonderful.
I
Thank you. Thank you so much. Cause it worked like this, y'all. I reached out to Tammy. Tammy said, okay, let me get into contact with them and we'll see what we can do. Then I talked to Jasmine, and Jasmine said, okay, let's go. Let's go. You know? So, Jasmine, please tell everyone your relation to Virginia, Amia, and Willie Jr.
So Virginia was my sister, and so little Willie and Amia was my nephew and niece. Yeah.
Did y'all have a very, very close relationship, you and Virginia?
Yeah, we did.
Look at
So
Tammy.
she was 5 years older than me. So when we were younger, it was kind of like the annoying little sister bothering her. But when I got like, 16, 17, that it kind of changed and shifted. And I wasn't the annoying little sister anymore. I was like, actually friends with her. So yeah, but we were super close. She was one of like my favorite people ever. So.
Oh, your favorite people ever. And girl, how about them kids? How about the kids? They was good kids. They were bad. What was these kids
You
like?
know what? Okay, so no, they weren't bad. They were just kids, But my nephew, little Willie, my son MJ at the time, he was 1, and we threw a party for him, and we had a big Minion balloon, probably like $20 just for this one balloon. And right before the party started, my nephew runs up and pops it, and my sister's like, "Always my," can we curse? She's like, "Always my badass kids," because he popped it. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's okay. It was just a balloon," but it was $20. I was like, "What the heck?" But whatever. And that was just the month before they passed away, because his birthday is the 26th of August. So, but yeah, they were good kids. They were great kids. They loved my son, and yeah, they were awesome.
Awesome. Well, we are about to bring up. Usually, I always leave Mama for last. But we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and we're gonna bring Mama and Heaven up.
Hello.
Hello, Laura and Heaven. Now, I already done spilled the beans and said that you was the mama. So, Heaven, let everyone know your relation to Virginia and also Amia and Willie Jr.
I am the aunt to little Willie and Amia, and Virginia was my sister.
Okay. I know you miss her so much.
She is.
Now, did y'all have a close relationship?
Yeah, she was like a second mom to me. I always think that she helped raise us. That she was my second.
Virginia was the glue to the family. She really was.
Kept us together.
Cooking Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, always inviting, always, never a mean bone in her body.
Awesome. All right, Laura, the mother. I'm just gonna come straight out with this question right here. No sense in saving it to the end. I'm sure a lot of people want to know, because usually when we have families that come on the Peach Tea Time, they've only either lost one person, or two people at two different times. Okay. But for you lost your daughter, your grandson, and your granddaughter all at one time. How are you feeling though right now? Are you okay?
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm okay.
Okay.
I gave it to God.
Mm.
I was on my sister's back porch, and the only thing I could say was, God, please, please take this from me.
Mm.
Please take this hurt and this anger. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be right here right now.
Amen. Amen.
And my two grandchildren that are here, Talia and Taize, I had to make sure I was there for them and my other children. I have 6 children.
Okay.
I will always have 6 children, even though my daughter's no longer here, but she's still here.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, we're gonna give you some time. We're gonna give you some time. Cause we still got a whole show to go. So I will want you to get get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it there, Laura, okay? We're gonna get it there. But I told you we're gonna do some laughing, we're gonna do some crying. It's gonna get emotional tonight, you know. So the last person that I've decided to bring up with, like I told you, I switched it up a little bit on y'all. Is Virginia's daughter Talia, the oldest. Before I bring Talia up, Tammy and Jasmine. Tammy and Jasmine was in charge of sending me the pictures and everything, news broadcasting clips if they had any, whatever they wanted to send me. So they was in charge of sending me that. They did send those. But for the amount of people in this death, I wanted more pictures. But I said, I can't call them, tell them, okay, send me some more. So I said, I'll go ahead and I'll take my time to go and find them. Baby, when I tell y'all I was up all night finding pictures. And when I tell you it was so many pictures of Talia, oh my gosh. So many pictures of Talia. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, just smiling, happy. I mean, everything. And when Laura asked me if it was okay for her to come on, I said, definitely. Definitely she could come on. We're not going to post her on the flyer because she's 17. So, but she could definitely come on. So, everyone, please, please, please welcome Talia. Talia is the daughter of Virginia, the sister of Amia, the sister of Willie Jr., and she is also, we must not forget, a survivor just as well. Here she goes. Hey, boo. How you doing, girl?
I'm good.
That is wonderful. Thank you, Talia. Any other child, I only say it to the mama, the grandma in your case. But I'm gonna say it to you as well, to you and Laura. Thank you for trusting me with Virginia's story and your siblings' story just as well. Thank you. How you feeling right now, Talia? Because you're a strong little girl. You made that very clear. Well, we was just down there chatting. So how is you feeling right now?
I'm nervous.
You nervous? Yeah, it's okay. That's because you ain't talked to me before the show. If you would talk to me before the show, girl, it's just like FaceTiming. Just like FaceTime. I promise you it's just like FaceTiming. But I promise you'll be comfortable before the end of the show. I assure you that. Okay. Tell us your fondest memory of your mom and your 2 siblings that's no longer here with us.
All of them. All of them.
I know.
Her cooking.
Look, Tammy
Her
said
doing your hair.
Well, yeah, but I love all. I miss all of the memories. All of them was good. Like I miss them.
Exactly. This happened 8 years ago, correct?
Yes.
And how old were you, Talia, at the time?
I was 9. My 10th birthday was a month later.
A month later. So you had to go into your birthday with this on you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that's what it was. It was on you. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Talia, and I'm sure your grandma probably told you this, your auntie, and all that. This you're gonna remember this for the rest of your life. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're gonna remember this for the rest of your life. But God will make it easier for you to deal with for the rest of your life. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, you 17 years old, so it ain't like I'm talking to a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I know it makes sense. You know, God is going to make it easier for you to deal with, but this is something that you will never ever forget for the rest of your life. Okay, it just get easier. I can see you being the voice of your mom and also your siblings, doing maybe having a foundation, about something. I could just see all that happening, in due time. In due time. Um, just remember I told you that, okay? Girl, just
Yeah.
okay. Now let's go ahead. We're gonna pull Talia down and we're gonna pull us all back up. Now let's go ahead and get started with this show. We are going to start with a news broadcasting clip. Okay. We're going to start with the news broadcasting clip. When we come back, I must say, I want to start with Tammy. Now, Tammy, don't forget what Miss Charlotte told you. Look at everybody's faces to leave your face. You know what's going on before you get to talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of Talia. But at the same time, I want to start with you. I really do. Okay. So here we go, y'all. This is the first clip of the night. Enjoy the show.
3 lives lost due to an early Saturday morning fire on High Street. 25-year-old Virginia Ortiz, 6-year-old Willie Nelson Jr., and 3-year-old Amia Nelson.
My thoughts and prayers go out to the family and to the friends and family of the community for these individuals. It's a tragic loss.
And now police and fire investigators are calling their deaths homicides after finding evidence of arson.
There is a lot of testing that's done, and I really can't get into specifics of what led us to believe that the fire was intentionally started.
Investigators can't give us many details or tell us if they have any suspects, but they do tell us they are reviewing video from the area and are looking for a possible motive.
Quite frankly, it's extremely disturbing, not only to the firefighters who responded, but to the investigators currently conducting the investigation. I don't know if there is any explanation that could possibly make sense. Hopefully our investigation will give us that answer.
Police won't tell us exactly where the fire started, but we were told at the scene it appeared to start near the back end of the house. There were 4 working smoke detectors in the home at the time. And as police continue to interview family, friends, and neighbors, they're also asking the community for help.
Somebody knows something about this, whether it's one person, 2 people, 3 people, somebody knows something. And to not share that information is extremely disturbing. And people who were in the area of High Street at 5 o'clock in the morning, whether it be driving to work, coming home from work, if you saw something, call us.
Police say this was an isolated incident and the neighbors aren't in any danger. We're told there were 6 or 7 people in the home at the time, including family members and acquaintances. 3 firefighters were also hurt. In Rochester, Tara Grimes, Time Warner Cable News.
All right. It's people in the comments. They say it's a lot for them. It's a lot for them. So I hope they still tune in and watch, because at the end of the day, y'all, this is about spreading awareness. Okay? About spreading awareness. Now, tell me before you get started, because I told y'all we're going to laugh a little bit and we're going to cry too. But this story, the way Tammy explained it to me and the way Jasmine explained it to me, and Tammy, I told you this. I told you or Jasmine, one of y'all this. I said, this reminds me of Baby Boy, the movie Baby Boy. The car. So I want to make sure, and I'm not trying to persuade anybody's opinion on here, anything like that. But I just want to let y'all know, a car in a home with 2 people, and it's only 1 car, it can cause a lot of confusion in a household. a lot of, especially if you're young-minded. I'm gonna make that clear. If you're young-minded, it could cause a lot of confusion. So, Tammy, go ahead and kick this off. Let us know what's been going on. Let's start in the beginning.
All right, the beginning is I wasn't there, but I can tell you like 6 weeks or so before the fire happened, Laura called me, Virginia's mother, and was like, get here now, my daughter's been jumped. And I told her, Laura, I can't just pick up and go because Jenny's been jumped. But trust and believe, Jenny was my baby. And I FaceTimed her and, you know, whatever. So I was on the phone with Virginia and she told me that she was hanging with Willie's cousin, Chanel, and Virginia had to go to work the next day. And she had fell asleep. When she woke up, her car was gone. And the next day, that night she had went to get her car, and it ended up being Chanel saying, oh, I put a full tank of gas in here. You can't have this car. And Virginia's like, come on, man, this is my car. Then she said, I can't find the keys. So her and Virginia ended up in a fist fight on the street, on Union Street in Rochester, New York. And she went home without her car, but she ended up getting her car towed. The next day, Chanel.
How long ago was this fight before the tragedy occurred?
Like 6 weeks.
Okay.
6-7 weeks, I would say.
Okay.
Virginia got her car towed, but the very next day after Virginia went to Chanel's house to get her car, the very next day, Chanel, a guy, and 2 females, so 4 people, went over there, kicked her door in, and jumped her while she was there with her 4 kids.
In her house? In her own house?
In her own house.
Okay.
No,
2 of the kids. Huh?
It wasn't in her own house.
Well,
she was staying with Heather at the time.
She was staying with her sister.
It doesn't matter. In her own house. Yeah. In her own house.
So they kicked in the door, and Chanel, a guy, and 2 other females, which I'm not going to name names, jumped her in front of her kids. 2 of her kids ran outside screaming for help, and 2 of them tried to help her.
And those were the pictures that you sent me.
Yes.
Okay, so can we put up one?
And that was a few. That was a few days after that. Yeah. But yeah.
This is the picture of her after they jumped her.
Yeah.
In her house. In her and Heather's house. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So after that, everything died down, which was like Virginia dropped the charges on Chanel, and the state picked him up. She did go to jail for a couple days. After that, Virginia, September 1st, this had to be the beginning of August. September 1st, Virginia moved in her place on 99 High Street in Rochester, New York. Mind you, September 1st. She was happy, doing her thing. Then came the night of September 16th. September 16th, I don't even know how to go on with this story.
Hold on, because I want to make this clear. So when the state took over the case, because she didn't press charges, so the state took over the case, what happened to Chanel? Did anything happen to her?
I have no idea. I guess she kept going back and forth to court. When the state picks it up, they keep bringing you back, and we don't know anything because Virginia dropped it, but the state picked it up. So she was fighting that case without Virginia testifying, or it was just too short of a time for them to even investigate because it was only a 6-week period. It was too short for the prosecutor and all that to even do anything.
Okay.
So in the end, I really don't know what happened with that case. Because we had to deal with the fire, we had to deal with the deaths, we had to deal with a lot of things. And you know, we just forgot about her being jumped because right now we have to bury 3 people. We have to bury our loved ones. We have to bury 2 babies. And we can't even have open casket because they're burnt. They're done. So we had to cremate them.
Just one.
So what happened? We're gonna bring you down, Tammy, and we're gonna bring up Laura. Laura.
Yes, honey.
Tell us about the day that you found out that all this occurred.
Ooh. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts, and I got a phone call, and they said that my daughter's house was on fire. And I dropped everything and I ran outside, and all I could do was call. I'm like, okay, my daughter's house is on fire. So, okay, I got to get my bearings. Okay, I just got to get to the house and make sure my daughter and my grandkids got out. And my daughter came pick me up. And by the time I got to the hospital, I didn't get the phone call until 9 o'clock that day. The house fire was at 5:06 or 6:05 in the morning. By the time I got to the hospital, my aunt was there. I'm standing outside of the emergency, and I'm like, "Where's my daughter?" And my aunt said, "She's gone. Her and Willie are gone." I'm like, "What do you mean they're gone? Where are they at?" They said, she said she's gone, and I'm like, "What do you mean she's gone?" And I dropped right there in the middle of it. And they sent my daughter to the morgue. My grandson and my granddaughter and me was at Strong Memorial Hospital. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I thought I was going to get to the Rochester General to talk to my daughter and ask her what happened. And she wasn't there. And they didn't even let me see my daughter. I didn't even get to hold my daughter's hand. I never got that closure. I never got they said they didn't let me see her. I couldn't even see her.
So you never made it to the house because they waited so long to call you. Because it happened at 5. You didn't get the call till 9. So you went straight to the hospital.
9 o'clock. I did not get the call until 9 o'clock. By the time
Can I bust in for a minute? But mind you, Chanel, Willie, the baby father's cousin, called Heather, the other sister, and told her, "Your sister's dead." That's how the family found out. Willie's cousin Chanel called the family, a sister. Heaven is a twin. There's Heaven and Heather. She called Heather and said, "Your sister's dead." That's how we found out.
Now, at this time, was it on social media? Was it on the news?
No.
Was it? She just happened to call y'all and tell y'all this.
She called Heather and said, "Your sister is dead."
She got a phone call first. Out of anybody, she got the phone call first. Heather got Heather got the phone call from her telling her that my sister was dead first before anybody. And then how I found out, I was asleep with my daughter. I'm a single mother. I had my daughter sleeping in the bed with me. She was only like, it's been a long time, but she was probably like 1, maybe 2 at the time. And I got a call at 9 in the morning from my brother telling me that my sister was gone. And I literally fell to my knees screaming at the top of my lungs. And my daughter woke up and saw me screaming and crying. And as soon as I see my daughter, I had to stop. I stopped crying and everything. Like, I stopped everything because I'm like, my daughter don't know what's going on. I have to be there for my kid. Like, and then, like, all I know is I ended up at the freaking hospital. And then, like, I felt like I had to be the rock for all my family members because I know how my mom is and I know how my sister is and all my sisters and all my brothers. And I felt like I had to be there for all my siblings because of everything that happened. Like, it's just.
And you are still there being strong. Right here next to your mama, holding your mama. Girl, we seeing you, girl. We see you. Holding your mama, making sure that she's comfortable tonight. So I thank you for that just as well. Jasmine. Let's bring up Jasmine. Jasmine, when did you find out what occurred?
So my sister Heather actually called me and she called me and my boyfriend he said your sister called a few times and which is weird because she doesn't even call me at all. So I immediately because I'm just kind of like a spaz, everybody knows that. I freaked out automatically and I was like, oh, I wonder why she's calling me. It's probably something bad. And so she was with my mom. Like my mom said, she picked her up. They were on their way to the hospital and she told me, she said there was a fire, but please don't freak out. She knew I was alone with my 1-year-old at the time and like I said, they know I already suffered with like anxiety and other things. So she's like, we don't know what happened. Just try to stay calm, which telling me that is absolutely, it will do the opposite effect. So I did not stay calm. I hung up with her and I tried to call my sister, because I didn't know that she was gone at the time. But I ended up talking to my aunt. She passed away a few years ago. Her name was Angela, and she is the one who actually told me that Virginia and Little Willie were gone. And
Hey, baby.
I'm sorry.
Girl, you do not have to apologize.
He was sleeping, but I don't know, he woke up.
It is okay.
So
He said he want to make his debut today.
I remember just like, falling to my knees and like I let out a scream that I just still could like feel and hear to this day. And I put my son in his high chair and gave him a snack, and then I ran outside and just like I screamed and I probably cursed God a few times, which now I look back and like really regret. But I didn't even know what to do, and somebody asked me, "Are you okay?" And someone even actually called the ambulance and they ended up showing up, probably to like mentally hygiene arrest me. But I explained to them that my family just died, and they backed off.
Okay.
So
we're gonna bring up Talia now. I don't know if I want to bring up Talia, but we're gonna bring up Talia, Jason. We're gonna bring up Talia, and Talia was there in the home when it happened. She was 9 years old. Talia, my son is 10. He just turned 10 September 6th. So I remember 9 years old on September 5th very well. And I know my son could remember what happened on September 5th. You know what I'm saying? He turned 10 on September 6th. But on September 5th, I know I could ask him, do you know what happened last week? And he gonna be able to tell me what happened last week. So I'm not going to sit here and treat you like you're 10 years old. But I'm not gonna treat you like you 21 either. All I want you to do is tell us the best of your ability what happened that night. I don't know if you have sat down with your entire family and have talked about it already, talked about it several times. I don't know that. But I want you to let us know what happened that night in that fire. Let's go to right before you went to sleep that night, if you remember that. What was going on before you went to sleep?
So my mom cooked dinner that night. She was cooking outside, and she had this little, it was like aluminum foil grill because we ain't have no actual grill, so we didn't get that. And she cooked. I was supposed to go to my other grandma's house. Her name was Angela. I was supposed to go to her house that night, but my mom said I couldn't because I didn't clean my room. So I couldn't go, and I was actually really sad. So I went to sleep early, and I went to sleep at like 9. And my mom and my stepdad, they was arguing on the front porch, and I already know why they was arguing because they've been arguing for weeks. So
what was they arguing for? If you can tell us that.
Okay, so Willie had my stepdad. He had went to Chanel's house and to, I don't know what he went there for, but my mom found out because he came back with his he came back with 2 boxes of stuff, and she knew it was at her house. So they got into an argument about that. They was arguing, and they was arguing about that for like 2 days, 2-3 days. So all I remember is really Latin. I just went to sleep. I woke up at, I would say like 12 at night because I seen it on the stove, and my little sister was downstairs. She wasn't sleeping upstairs with us, so I went. I got her and I moved her upstairs into the bed with my mom, and I went back to sleep. And then I woke up and my mom was telling me to get out. Like there was a fire. She was like, "Get out." And
now, did y'all all have separate rooms?
So we did, but we didn't all sleep separately. We loved being together.
Okay.
So that night, me and my little brother Tyze, we were sleeping together. And my mom, my little brother, my little sister, and my stepdad, they was all sleeping in the same room across from me.
Okay.
And yeah, that's that. I remember. Yeah, waking
so when
up.
you got up, you was the first one up?
No. Willie, my stepdad was up. He came into the room because my little brother was in there. I gave my little brother to him, and I guess like he went downstairs and gave him to the other person that was at my house that night. I didn't know who that man was. He was, I guess, my stepdad's friend. I didn't know him, and he stayed the night there. And that is one of the reasons why I brought my little sister upstairs, because she was downstairs with him, and I did not know who that man was. So, I think Willie did give my little brother Tyze to him, and we're the first ones out the house. But I was like I was still waking up, and I wasn't processing what was happening. And I wasn't processing it until I got down like to the stairs, because then the smoke was thick and it was black and I couldn't see anything. Only time I was able to see was in my room. So when I was walking downstairs and my mom was just screaming at me, she was telling me to get out. Like she still seen that I was not fully awake. So she was just telling me to go. And I was trying to walk downstairs, but I couldn't breathe. So I had my mom's hoodie on that night, and I put it over my face, and all I remember is I was going downstairs. I ended up falling, and my mom realized that Willie didn't have no fucking kids, and she ran back upstairs because they was both still in the bed, and that's really it.
Okay, Talia, we gotta go to a commercial break, Jason.
So before we go, can I, let me tell you how brave you sound. And I know it's a hurtful thing, but you are so strong and so brave, and I know this is a lot to put on your shoulders. It is so much, and I just want you to know you're doing a great job. Okay,
you are, Talia. You are. So we're gonna go into this commercial break. When we come back, Talia, we're gonna continue with your story. Okay. Because we want to know what happened when you got outside and all that. Okay. So we're gonna go into a commercial break. Try to gather yourself together. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about it. When we talk about it, we're gonna go into the second clip. So here we go.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Thank y'all so much for joining me and Jason tonight. Thank you. And if we got a special guest, thank you, special guest. I thank you for coming and sharing your story. But y'all make sure y'all watch us each and every Wednesday, okay? Each and every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Where you said? You said where? Roku TV, Facebook, YouTube, and also Twitch, baby. Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Peachy Tea Time, time spelled with a Y. And make sure you also follow me on all the other platforms just as well. Thank you so much for joining us each and every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Back to the show we go, baby. We going back. Bye.
All right, y'all. We are back. Okay, so Talia, now you said you fell down the stairs. And that's when your mom realized that, the other two kids were still upstairs in the bed. So I'm assuming when you fell down the stairs, you ran straight outside. And what do you remember about outside? When you literally got outside, what happened after that?
Actually, I don't know if a lot of people in my family know this, because I don't talk about what happened, but I think I've told a couple people, because I told this to the detectives when I've talked to them too. When I got down the stairs, Willie was he was in front of me, and he fell first, and that's why I fell. He was out the house first, and the door was shut. I don't know if he shut it, if the wind shut it, something shut it, because I had to open it back in my hand. I had to take my hoodie, take it like this, and open the doorknob because it was burning hot. I couldn't even touch it with my fingers.
Damn, you was a smart 9-year-old. Go ahead.
So, I opened the door and I ran outside, and that, like, I seen Willie and the other dude. I don't even know his name. He was in the street.
Tony.
Yeah, they were in the street wrestling. I was confused. Willie, my stepdad was a boxer, so him being able to get put on the floor like that and not being able to get up, it was so weird to me. But I was trying to break windows with chairs that was on the front porch and screaming. all of it, all of this other extra stuff, and he was just in the street wrestling. Like,
now I'm gonna ask you this, Talia, and I don't know if you noticed it when you was 9 years old, and maybe if you think about it now as a 17-year-old, was they wrestling because Willie was trying to get back to get in the house?
that's what he says.
Okay.
That's what he says.
Can't
I had
nothing
to talk
stop
to
me
you.
But
from getting my kids.
if he wanted to get back in that house, he would have been back in that house.
As a boxer,
He wanted to
like you
came
were
out.
saying.
He would have been back in that house. I would have if I was a grown ass man and I was a world champion #1, I would have been back in that house.
You best
That's
believe
right.
it. You best believe it.
I wouldn't have left the house.
I
I'm
would
not
Exactly,
leaving the
Laura.
house without my kids.
Right.
Now, do you remember seeing your mom again when you
No.
came outside?
No, last time I seen her is when they took her out the house. That's the last time I seen my mom.
And not to mention, Peachy, that
bring Tammy up.
Not to mention, there was a video surfacing, and I posted it. But Talia, when she first got a Facebook, she kept reporting it, so I don't have the video anymore. There's a video of the police telling Talia her mother was dead without any family there, all by herself.
Willie wasn't even nowhere near my granddaughter consoling her.
I don't know where he
I
was.
got to see a video of my granddaughter standing by herself across the street while they were doing CPR on my daughter and my grandson, and she was standing there by herself. I am so pissed that I couldn't even be there for my granddaughter to even console her. I couldn't, no one told me until 9 o'clock. I had to wait until 9 o'clock and then to go to the hospital and not have her and to not even see her and tell her everything's going to be okay. I got your kids and you get better. I thought she was okay. I thought she was okay. I thought my daughter got out of the house. I thought she got out. I'm sorry.
No, Laura, no. You do not have to apologize about anything at all. Anything. Jasmine, you still with us, Jasmine?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Jasmine, what did you hear about that night? As far as how everything played out, what did you hear? Because we all know the streets be talking. So what did you hear?
Pretty much what Talia said is the story that I heard. I did have a friend who her grandmother lived across the street, and when they offered a reward for any information, a few videos started coming out, and there was video footage that I seen with my own eyes that Willie made it out of the house first with no one in his arms. And yeah.
Now, did someone, from what you heard, Jasmine, did someone intentionally, because we all know it was intentionally, it was arson, but did somebody intentionally set the house on fire, or was the car set on fire?
So that's where it gets a little bit confusing. There's different things said, and there's some like video footage of like fire in like going toward the back porch, but we're thinking it was the car.
It was.
So the car was burnt pretty badly.
We do have a picture of the car.
They said it ignited from the car, and then from the car it went to the back of the porch and set the back of the porch on fire, and then it started the house on, like the back of the house on fire.
So this is the house, everyone. After they put the fire out. This was the vehicle.
1 second. Can you go back to the house? And
Sure.
Talia, if you can you tell us which room is what room?
You're too
Jason,
low.
we can't hardly hear you.
I
Porch.
said,
That's
That's the back porch.
all right.
That's that's the back porch.
The part of the back of the porch. That is the back of the house.
Yeah,
So the
okay,
rooms above.
let me tell you what rooms
So
are.
start in the car and then it's in the back porch. So
Can
it wasn't the car on the side of the house though, or was it all the way in the back more?
I don't know.
No,
I
the
don't
car
know.
was on the side of the house.
The
They
side
set
of
the car on fire. That put the house on fire.
the back of the house. If it's on the side of the house, it's
No,
the back of the house.
if they set the car on fire, that house was old and it wasn't up to date. So as soon as fire hit that house, it just went up.
Mind you, they also just bombed it for roaches too. So they had all that powder on the floor, and that was flammable.
Yeah, that's
Very
chemicals.
flammable.
Yeah. And then it depends on what part of, like, where the engine was or what part of the car was set on fire first, if that was the case. So
Yeah.
And these are just some more pictures. So this is the front of the house.
Yes.
Yeah. The room on
Okay.
the right is my room. The room on the left is Amia's room. And the picture of the back of the house, the left side was
Hold
my
on, let's go back
was-
to it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
The left side was where they were sleeping that night. And the right side, that was supposed to be a storage room because nobody wanted to sleep in there. Like, nobody wanted to sleep in there. So that was just a storage room. But the left side, that's where they were sleeping at night. All of them.
Okay. And then if we look at this picture on the front side,
Yeah.
where were you sleeping at?
I was sleeping right on the right side. Me and my little brother Tyze. It was right up there.
And y'all room was right across from each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Usually,
You're a tight-knit family.
Usually my mom would have been in the attic because that was her room. But she didn't want to sleep in there no more because she felt like there were some like spiritually ghosts in there or something like that. She felt like
And
that.
that's the room all the way at the top.
Yes.
The attic. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this second clip. This second clip, y'all, is a year and later. A year after the death. We like to call it what it is, the murder.
Yeah.
Of these three beautiful people. Yeah, Laura. Laura said, yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, just because I say these things on my show,
True.
It's true.
we like to call it like it is.
They want to
You
be
know?
like, oh, sorry about your past or whatever, like passed away people, but
It's our
true, like,
future. It's everything.
It's everything.
Hey.
Exactly. Well, here we go, y'all. This is the next clip.
A mother and her two children laid to rest today, all three killed in a fire deliberately set at their Rochester home 2 weeks ago. Now a family in mourning, also pleading for answers.
Give me justice, find out what's going on here.
Virginia Ortiz was remembered today for her courageous effort to try and save her children from those flames. Investigators now searching for the arsonist. 13 Wham's Carla Claire here now to tell us how the victims today were memorialized.
With heavy hearts, Jenny, Ortiz's aunt describes her niece as a good mother, someone who always looked out for her children. Today, they're still left with many questions of why. A somber Friday morning outside Holy Cross Church in Charlotte as 25-year-old Virginia Ortiz and her two children, 6-year-old Willie Nelson Jr. and 3-year-old Amia, were laid to rest.
Oh, no, she's an angel. Mother angel.
Ortiz and her two small children died trying to escape the fire. 2 adults and 2 other children were able to get out safely.
It is an angel doing what she was supposed to. A hero. Hero.
Adding to the pain of this day, the knowledge that investigators believe someone intentionally set this fire. Ortiz's cousin wants anyone with information to come forward.
Help bring justice to those 3 lives that were innocently lost.
Ortiz's 2 other children are staying with a family member. So far, no arrests have been made in this case. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 423-9300.
All right, we are back. We are back. Tammy, I'm sorry. I know this is a lot. Tammy and, Laura, Heaven, Jasmine, and Talia, please correct me if I'm wrong. But when I tell y'all from what I've seen, Tammy has literally been in the forefront. Like, Tammy, she posts, she's on news broadcast. Like, Tammy is that auntie that all of us wish we had.
She's all of our world.
Backbone. She's my
backbone. And anybody who
even when I went on Virginia's
can rock.
Even when I went on Virginia's page.
That is my auntie. Like, I love her to death. She has always been there.
I have been there.
Tammy is one of a kind. She is like,
yes, she is.
She's my best friend.
And
I want to kill her sometimes.
It's okay. That's family. That's family.
She was my daughter Virginia's best friend. My daughter Virginia loved her so much.
Yes.
And then she would hate her because she would talk to me like Tammy would talk to me like a piece of crap, but I know she loved me.
Bruh, I don't know why we have to put her on blast.
I'm a
Look, Talia said angels.
Virginia would have did the same shit, and she already knows that.
Me and Virginia were like this.
Yeah.
But Virginia was like this with everyone.
Everybody loved my sister. Everybody. I used to be so jealous. That is my sister. And I used to be so jealous growing up. Like, everybody loved my sister. Like, but I love her more. That's my blood. Like, I grew up she's like my mom. Like, I used to hate it so much. I still do till this day. Like, everybody loves my sister, but I love that they love her. But no matter what, that is my nobody's like that for me.
Virginia was everybody's mother. Everybody's mother. She was even Laura. She was Laura's mother.
Can I tell you something? Virginia, like
this is what
I put her in like a bad situation with raising my kids because I would work and
my mom was a young mom.
Okay, I was a young
my mom was a young mom.
A very young mom. And my daughter would she took care of my kids for me while I worked. She grew up so fast. And she was my backbone.
But no matter what, my mom will always be my sister's number one. No matter what my mom and my sister went through, my mom would always be my sister's number one and our number one. We might go through some stuff, but my mom will always be our number one.
They love you, girl. Lord, they love you. They love
through all
you.
the tears, and laughter.
And Lord, you ain't the first person. You is not the first person. You is not gonna be the last person. When I tell you, it's mamas right now that cannot wait for their child to hit 13, 14 years old so they can take care of the rest of the kids while they go to work. That's the only one they trust. Out of all the family, I trust this 13-year-old the most. Because this 13-year-old know I'm crazy and I will hurt her over the rest of the kids. Exactly. So please don't feel bad at all. Do not feel bad. You're not doing anything different than a lot of these other single moms out here that's just trying to make a better living.
I just need for the truth to be told. I just need someone to come forward with information, more information.
We've been hearing some stuff.
They closed the case. They said Chanel did it only because Chanel passed away, and they never when
she wasn't working alone.
Honey, when they find someone guilty of a crime, they make it live to everybody that we found the person of this crime.
Mm-hmm.
They never came back on and said Chanel is the person of the arson on 99 High Street.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that's something I want to talk about because me and Jasmine had a long conversation about that. So I want Jasmine to tell us that. Jasmine told me that you guys received a call from the detectives to go and meet because they had something that they wanted to discuss with y'all. It was an update in the case. But before that, y'all hadn't known nothing what was going on or anything. So Jasmine, please let us know what was told at that meeting with the detectives.
So we met up with them, and basically he told us that Chanel had called them and said she was going to come in and speak with them with her lawyer. And before she could, she ended up dead. And basically he kind of was trying to put it out there without saying it that basically, you guys can stop basically looking or anything because in their minds it was Chanel, which they out of their mouth have told us, but there was never they called her a person of interest, right? But she was never named actually
in a press release. They never
in a press release, and so nothing ever really came of that. We asked them,
they didn't do it because they wanted her, because she just passed away. They wanted her to rest in peace. Her family to, have their mourning time. Okay, but after their mourning time, what about going back on and saying the case has been solved, that Chanel was the person that set the fire? In which we already know that it was multiple people other than Chanel that set the fire.
Yeah. But when I just recently spoke with a detective, he's not the one who was on the case because the two that were on the case originally, they have retired. But
Jasmine, tell them as soon as they said they took you to that restaurant and said Chanel did it, both of them retired. Both of them retired. So it was like case closed. We're retired. Have a nice day.
Yeah, and it was kind of like every time we called, because I called years ago, just to say hey, 3 people were murdered, and are you guys doing anything about it? And they kind of just said oh, didn't we already tell you?
I wish my brother Rich was in there. He's talking so much truth right now. My brother Rich, he follows everything. He does everything.
So basically,
Now, if
So
Rich
stop
want to come
telling
on,
me.
hold
They,
on, Jasmine. Hold on, Jasmine.
okay.
If Rich want to come on, if one of y'all want to send him the link, you can
How
send
do
him
we
the
do
link that I
that?
sent y'all, and he can come on.
So
How do
just
we do that?
basically they were trying to say, you
By
know,
just sending the
You
email.
have my brother Rich on your friends, Tammy.
Yeah, just send the email
It's
that
on
I sent
Jenny's
to you all.
Justice.
Rich,
Yeah.
get on Jenny's Justice, on Jenny's Justice.
Well, this is what we'll do. I'll take the link and I'll put it in the. What is he on? He's on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
I will put the link on YouTube, please. So Rich is a man, right?
My brother. That's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see everybody that comes on. Let's make that. Hold on, let me bring my face up so I can make this very clear. I can see before you come up, okay? Because I see somebody in the comment that's not being too nice right now. So
Really?
do not try to hit the link
Really?
to come up because I would not let you up. This
Thank
link
you.
is only this link.
Who's in the comments saying
This
something?
link is, we ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
That's all right.
We're
I
not
got
gonna go
someone. I got someone right here looking.
Because I'm not gonna tell you, because that's not what PGT time is about. But I just want to make it clear that we are not for no mess over here at PGT time at all whatsoever. Please be respectful.
Yeah,
So
and be
I can see
respectful
you
and be
coming up.
respectful of my niece and her two kids. We're telling our story, and this is our truth.
Story.
So,
The truth.
and everything we're saying is not a lie. It's all documented with detectives. So whoever is saying something, say it, because we got our truth right here.
Okay,
I don't
so
care
the
who's
link,
saying something negative.
the link is
A
in the chat.
mother and two kids died. A mother died on top of her kids. The
Well,
fire
you better say
department
it.
went in the house and found Virginia on top of her two kids. So whoever has anything negative to say, until you have to deal with that,
Thank you.
keep your negative shit to yourself.
Boom. Boom. We just gonna say that. Boom.
A mother was on top of her two kids, saving her kids. We have a daughter on here who survived the fire. So your negative shit is not needed. Tell if you want to get on PGT, get on PGT and tell your own shit. This is our story.
Hold on, Tammy, hold on. Let's make this clear. Jason, put me up, Jason. Put me up.
I love you, Peachy. Thank you for doing this for me.
Let's make you are so welcome, baby. Let's make this clear. Do not reach out to me and say you want to come on because you saw this family on here. You ain't like what they said. Don't do that. Because you better ask the other family members. I tell them no, you cannot come on. My show is for the family. The family that sticks together. That's what my show is for. And there go Rich. Rich done brought his ass over here. Rich said, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
He said, don't play with it.
He said, don't play with it, baby. Rich is here live in effect. He got his first name and last name, so I know it ain't nobody playing no games. So let's bring Rich up. Hey, Rich.
Hi, Uncle Rich.
Hey, bro.
Jasmine, I mean, not Jasmine. There you go.
Hi, bro.
Hi, Rich. How are you?
Hi, honey.
Can you? Rich, you got to hit the mute button. You see that mute button? Hold on. Because I can hit it. He has to hit it. There you go, Rich. How are you, Rich?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for joining PGT.
Can you hear me
Time.
now?
Yes, we can hear you fine. Now come back.
No, we
hit the
can't
mute button
hear you
again.
because you hit the mute button again.
Yeah, hit it again. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Good. How are you?
Ah, wonderful. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Rich?
I'm getting a crazy echo.
Oh, he's getting an echo. Okay. Well, if you can hear me say this, tell us what you want to talk about tonight. If you can hear me, tell me what. Let everybody mute themselves.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Rich, go ahead and let us know. Hold on. Rich, before we go, I hope Lewis said Uncle Rich is in the building. My dog. I love you. So they love you out here, Uncle Rich. Now tell us what you want to tell us tonight.
Maybe I should reload this.
You can go ahead and reload it. You can come back down and you come back up.
Okay. I think it's
Okay.
loaded up a couple times. Let me go completely out.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm sorry, my
Uncle
brother
Rich gonna come back up. He gonna come back up. No, you can bring Charlotte back up. Charlotte, what you want to say right now? What you want to say right now? This is a lot that has been going on tonight. So what do you want to say as the counselor for Peachy Tea Time?
As much as the crying, as much as even the laughter, but it's just healing that's happening right now. Even as you all speak, it's still a bunch of healing that's happening. And you all are a family, and I see a strong get with it. I was about to curse.
Yes.
Don't mess with me, family. At that.
Girl, you know it's explicit language.
Okay, but you all are a blessing to each other, and just do what you're doing, and it will, and I know that we look and we search for, but God is so good that we just have to depend on him. We just have to stop and just realize, give it all to him at this point in time. Let him take care of it, because he will. What goes around comes around. He's in control. He is in control. And so, it doesn't ease your mind, I know, and it is a loss, and that'll never be replaced, because it's a new normal for all of you all. But just know that you all are a strong family, and it seems as though you have each other's back, and that's what's important.
All right. Now, we got one more clip that we want to play. Now, I told y'all that the last clip was from a year ago, but actually this next clip is. Let's see if Uncle Rich can hear us. Oh, he went back down, so he must couldn't hear us very well. So he said, I'm hearing 3 broadcasts. Uncle Rich, when you come on, you're gonna have to turn your volume down, probably.
Right.
If,
He's in a truck. He's a trucker, so.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Jason, before we play this third clip, bring yourself up, because I know you got a lot to say.
Here's the thing, man. Strength is always a key thing. And the fact that you guys are on here lobbying for each other, no matter what has happened, what you guys been through, what life is thrown at you, I love seeing that. In my head, I'm sitting here trying to count it up. I'm like, Laura, you got a family over here. We got about 5 people on the board, and each of y'all have 2 to 3 kids. I say, all right, we got a big ass family over here. There's a lot of cousins.
A lot of cousins.
A lot of it, and that in itself, I love 100%, because I kind of grew up with that same type of family where it's just we all in numbers. Wherever we go, we all represented as one. And you guys are doing that beautifully tonight. And I feel like Virginia was a part of my family. I keep looking at y'all like, man, I know y'all from somewhere, but I don't know nobody out in New York like that. You heard? But what I do know is just the way that you guys are unified tonight is absolutely beautiful. And I can see Virginia smile. I can see Willie Jr. smile. I can see Little Mama smile, and they're loving the fact that you guys are praising their name today. So continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Talia, salute to you, Queen. You out here killing it, man. Keep being strong and showing grace tonight. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Yes. So we got Uncle Rich back. Uncle Rich, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you good. Yes, thumbs up. Now, Uncle Rich, what do you want to say about what we've heard tonight on the show?
I just wanted to add, well, first of all, thanks for that great sentiment that you just gave. We are truly a very large mixed family. We could share another story with you that would blow your mind, and you'd have to take 2 or 3 shows to tell that one.
Don't worry, y'all come back. Y'all come back.
But we, I did speak with the investigator a couple times with my sister Wendy, because Laura gave us permission to kind of keep after the investigators. And I did want to say that in a conversation that we had with them at the police station, they did say an accelerant was used on the back deck, on the car, and on the back door. I asked them what kind of accelerant it was, and they would not give me that information just because they like to hold some things close to their vest, so that when they're investigating, they can, if they're interrogating a suspect, they can, they don't want to, they need to hold some evidence back so that they can try and trip somebody up with that evidence. So they wouldn't tell us what kind of accelerant it was, but they did know what it was. And they definitely said it was on the back deck, on the car, and on the back door. So it's very intentional.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Oh, I wanted to say, adding on to what you said. So, that night when I was obviously still up, me and my little brother, Willie, we was outside and we was playing in the backyard, and there was an abandoned car, next door, because it was an abandoned house. Nobody lived there in years. And there was a car back there, and we opened the trunk because there was a little cat that was living in there. And we seen the cat jump in the trunk, and we opened the trunk, and there was a gas tank, and it was full. And there was also a lot of like cans. And I told my mom that it was in there because she was asking us why we was on the other side of the house and we wasn't supposed to be over there. So yeah, but I wanted to add that because I forgot to say it, and I told that to the detectives as well.
Well, hey, look.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know I was on mute, but go ahead, Jason.
No. I was just gonna pick up. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this last clip for the night. After this last clip, we're gonna get into our tribute video. Okay, we're gonna get into our tribute video for tonight. So make sure y'all stick around for that. But go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get into our last video. Here we go.
Shell of this home on High Street continues to haunt the family of Virginia Ortiz 1 year later.
Like family parties, they don't feel the same anymore. Just like nothing's gonna be ever the same. Every day I'll just get like random spurts of like anger thinking about it.
The mother of 4 died trying to save 2 of her children from a fire last September. Good evening, I'm Jim Madelinsky. Those 2 children also died in what's become a year-long arson and homicide investigation. 32M's Justin Carter talked to Ortiz's family today and has an update on that investigation tonight. Justin?
Jim, no suspects, no hard leads. Family members say it's like living a nightmare that doesn't quite seem to end. Candles won't bring them back, but it fuels hope.
Every day I'll just get like random spurts of like anger thinking about it.
Anger that someone out there knows who set this house on fire, but hasn't come forward.
We need justice, our whole family does.
Justice for Virginia Ortiz, a mother who family members say had the courage to save 2 of her children as their High Street home went up in flames.
She saved 2 and she died trying saving the other 2. I mean, that's a true mother's love right there.
Ortiz found dead with her 6-year-old son, Willie Nelson Jr. Her young daughter, Amia, died days later. Who was that on your shirt?
Mommy, little Willie, and Amia.
5-year-old Tyze Nelson says he misses his mother's cooking the most and the laughs he once shared with his brother and sister.
Where are they?
Up in heaven.
You could say anything to all 3 of them right now. What would you say?
Love you.
He says he can't wait until that day. Ortiz's sisters can't either.
Just crappy that somebody could do that and just like live with it on their mind and just go day to day, like knowing that they took 3 people away from a family.
The family spent the day raising money to help pay for 3 headstones. There's still a $10,000 reward for anyone with information in this case. In the newsroom.
That was hard to watch. With her son on there, that was very hard to watch. Wow. You know, sometimes I do these clips, you know, especially the tribute video. Jason will tell you sometimes, you know, I'm the only one that make the tribute videos. And once I watch it on the show with the family, that's when I cry. But I reached out to you all today and I told you all, make sure that you have your Kleenexes. Because after I made the tribute video, Jason and Charlotte, I always have to watch them back to make sure, because I'm a perfectionist at what I do. So I always want to make sure everything's lined up right, everything is correct. And I literally cried after I watched the tribute video. So make sure y'all stick around for that. But I want to talk to Talia again. Talia, how is your little brother handling this now?
I talk to my little brother every day. I don't live with him no more, but talk to him every day. I know what I was going through at his age. He's 12 years old right now, and he's going to be 13 in a couple months. I know exactly what I was going through at his age, and it's hard. Like, he shelters it because he's a boy. He thinks he's hard. He's not. And it's hard. I know it's hard. Like, he don't remember a lot. He was really young. And I know he misses him because he don't got a lot to look back on. And that breaks my heart for him.
Now, you said that you don't live with him anymore. Has that been since the fire?
No. I got older and I wanted to move out. Yeah, that's really what it was.
So the day after, where did you and your brother go?
I don't know where Tyze stayed. I'm not sure if he was with me. I went to my Nana house. And I slept with her in her bed with my Nana. And my TT.
You talking about Laura?
Yes.
Laura, where was your grandson?
My grandson was with Mary.
Mary. He was with Mary. Yeah, he was with Mary.
I think so. I think he was with Mary, if I'm not mistaken.
He wanted to be with
Tim, because he wanted to be with Tim.
Her son.
How old was he at
wanted
the
to be
time?
with him because his son and Lil Willie were around the same age.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
he was
they
4
were
years
the
old.
same age.
Yeah.
They were the same age, so he wanted to be with them.
Okay. I'm just asking.
But Talia was with
But
me.
my son JD and his wife Brittany took Talia and Tyze in to their home,
which they should
and
be the whole
took care of
tribute
my
to
grandchildren for me. And
I love them so
their
much.
mother. My son Jeremiah David and my daughter-in-law Brittany Meehan are taking care of my grandson Tyze at this time. And he's doing very well right now at this time in school. He loves school.
He's so good at school. One thing I was not. He's amazing at school.
Talia, you're
now,
doing
are you still in school?
No, ma'am, I'm not. I'm going back to school. But
No,
I'm not currently in school right now.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's definitely okay. You ain't the first, like I'm telling your grandma, you ain't the first and you ain't gonna be the last. You know, just as long as you finish, you know, whether it's the area of getting the GED.
Thank you.
Exactly. Your mommy got the GED. Your mommy got
whichever way, you know.
And to know that
at least your mom will be proud.
Yes.
You've experienced so much, so
Her mom is
you
proud,
take your
but
time.
she would be prouder if she got her dignity.
Talia, I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Right on her, like I gotta slam that shit in there. You better get your fucking dignity.
Okay.
Talia, I'm gonna ask you one more question. And this question, the answer that you give may be an answer that no one has heard yet. Okay? How have this murder, we're gonna call it what it is, how has it affected your lifestyle? You just told us you're 17 years old and you're not in school right now. One thing about over here on PT Time, we dig deep. We dig deep. So how has this affected you? Have that had something to do with you not in school right now? Like, what is it?
Yeah. So one thing's for certain, if my mom was here, I would have been graduated. Let me say that right now. She was not going for none of this. None of it. But it was hard. Like, it was hard. When I was younger, I tried to put on a happy face and I tried to be really strong for everybody else around me. And I feel like that messed me up in the long run because I'm always sad and like it hurts more than it did when it first happened.
You miss your mom a lot.
Yeah.
I can tell y'all had a strong bond. Like I said, when I went to her page, you had so many like she has so many pictures of you. So many pictures. And it could be because, you was a firstborn too, but at the same time, you have these memories. Like you said, your brother, he don't have a lot to go off of. You have so many memories. Like, it was so many pictures of you and Amia, her girls. Not saying that she loved her sons any differently, but the girls, her ride or die.
Yeah.
Y'all was up face forward. Do you hear me? Absolutely beautiful. And you still are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And I hope that tonight, after we end this broadcast, I hope and pray, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I laugh, I kiki a lot, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hope and pray that you could turn a lot of those sad frowns into a smile, Talia. Because at the end of the day, your mom won't want you to be sad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She wants you to be happy. She wants you to live your life. You got so much more time to go.
So much.
Yeah, a long time. She don't want you to be sad for the rest of your life being here on earth. Now, Laura, with your permission, I want to make sure I be able to get in contact with Talia. I want to check on her, make sure she good, put a little smile on the face. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what your mom would want you to be. She wants you to be happy.
As long as
you was only 9 years old when it happened. You see what I'm saying, Talia?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's okay with you.
Yeah.
All right. I have to go to the main person first because it's because of you.
I love you.
It's because of you, Laura, that you have this big family now. You know what I'm saying? It's because of you. So we are about to get into this tribute video. I told you, Laura and Tammy, I told all y'all, I said, it's going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I said, but it's going to fly by. It's going to fly by. It does not seem like we've been on this long.
Friday is my granddaughter's 18th birthday.
I love Uncle JD. I see him in the comments. Okay.
Hey, big shout out to my Libras. Big shout out to my Libra gang. Libra,
yeah.
Big Libra gang.
Yeah, that's Uncle JD right there. Where Uncle JD at?
That's my son JD, Jeremiah Lee. He's the one that takes care of Taipei.
We love you, Uncle JD.
He is the best.
Can I say something quick about JD?
Yes, of course.
I just want to say I'm real proud of JD and Brittany because there was never any question. There was never any debate. He stepped right forward and said, "These are my sister's children, and I'm going to take care of them."
Yep.
Amen.
He stepped right forward. I've always been proud of him for that. Real proud. We're both
Uncle
of us.
JD. Jason, put me up. Uncle JD. I just want to say this, Uncle JD. Thank you for not. Hold on, he trying to put me up. Uncle JD, thank you for saying foster care who? Foster care who?
Yeah.
I didn't do no foster care over here. As big of a family as we have. Oh no, we don't know nothing about foster care. Uncle JD, thank you for saying that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to make sure I make that clear. So,
What about all of us though? We would have all stood up.
yes, you are. You all are a good family, and you all put in every work.
But Daddy was well off. He was
He's
the best choice.
He was the best choice. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
He still is. That's my dog.
And Brittany too. Brittany, I would call her out to my daughter-in-law, Brittany. She is one of a
Hell
kind.
yeah.
I love them. I love y'all. Aw, so cute.
Aww.
Right, y'all
yeah,
is.
Josette said, "Where is little Willie?" And now, are you talking about Willie Jr.? Are you talking about Willie Jr.? Josette. Willie Jr. is with Uncle JD, right?
No, Willie passed away.
Willie,
She's probably asking about Willie Senior.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Willie Senior. I'm sorry. So where is Willie Senior now? Do y'all know where Willie Senior is out there throwing threats? That's what he's doing.
He in the street.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you because I'm the one that knows. He's in the streets. He's in the streets, and that's what he wanted to do.
I hate him. He's for the streets.
No, we hear you, but he's in the streets, and that's what he wanted to do when he was with my mom as well. So that's where he gonna stay, in the streets.
He's for the street. He's for the streets.
He's a street bug.
I already
All
told
right.
God I'm gonna have to repent so bad when God comes for me because
No, it's okay.
No.
It's
Trust
okay.
and believe. God understands.
He loves you.
Yep.
God loves you.
On the street.
Okay.
But
all right. Angels.
Angels. Angels, y'all. Calm down.
I love you.
I love you more.
I hear you.
Y'all, angels is our safe word for tonight.
Yeah,
angels is our safe word when things get a little too rough.
Angels is our safe word.
Yes.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and take everything down, the banners down, everything down, because it is that time. It is that time that you all have been waiting for, the tribute video. Okay. Jason, we got
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate Charlotte and Jason's time. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
We love y'all.
We love you guys.
Y'all are a part of the family.
Oh, yeah, that's what I like.
Well, we
to
want to
hear.
see. I need y'all because y'all got each other's back. I need y'all.
I know that's right.
And Tammy and Jasmine, if it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't have happened. And I love you guys so much. And I
love y'all.
They should come to the family camp out.
Oh, hold on. Yeah,
We'll be
hey,
there.
hold on. I thought y'all muted me, but I muted myself. I'm sorry.
Bro.
It's okay.
But I want to say, everyone lift up your shit.
Oh.
Lift up your shit.
Baby, represent.
VWA. Yes.
It's okay, Uncle Rich. Uncle Rich, we know you're a truck driver, so it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Shout out to Britt on the t-shirts.
Yeah,
love you.
To Britt and her loving kindness for loving JD and taking Talia and Taizay in And I muted myself. I thought someone muted me. Sorry.
muted
We
yourself.
will never mute you over here at PGT time. Never. Look, Tammy up there going. I'm like, I know these
There's a whole bunch. I know
Look at
this
that
show is
face,
about to
Look at
end, but
how-
there's
why
a
you looking like that, Jasmine? You look
What?
like you're frozen.
look. There's a whole bunch of shit I want to say. So maybe Peachy T, when you get you can put us in because there's a whole bunch of shit that's missing. Am I lying, family?
Oh, we're not lying, honey. This is new for us.
Uncle Rich already said that. I can tell y'all something that's gonna have to start the whole
Yeah.
show all over again.
Yeah.
That would have blown your mind.
Now,
Yes.
if y'all,
My
whenever
brother's
y'all want to
very
come back on,
intelligent. I don't know where he gets it from, but my brother's so intelligent. I wish I had his intelligence.
Let's
I
go,
don't know where
Rich.
he get it from. Nah, seriously, y'all. Whenever y'all want to come back on, y'all are always more than welcome. Tammy, me and you will connect, and we can set up another date that you guys can come back on. I have no problem with that at all. It's just that the other families that want to come on and try to challenge y'all, we don't do that over here at PGT Time. We don't have time for that. We got too many families to try to
Thank
help
you.
over here.
Thank
So
you.
y'all ain't never got to worry about that, okay? But whenever y'all want to come back on and tell another story or even elaborate more on this story, please feel free. All you got to do is let me know and we will schedule a date, okay?
We need to schedule a date because there's a lot of things that need to be said. And
thank
Baby, I got you. I got you, Tammy. I got you.
Yeah, Laura always says, Tammy, will you be my voice?
Yes.
Because Laura, she's
Mama,
her.
she
Yeah.
bends over backwards and she loves everybody. She loves so many freaking people and she lets them get over on her. So yeah, she's
It's non-confrontational.
To Laura's defense, y'all got to understand she done lost a
we
daughter
got the big mouth
and 2 grandkids on top of that.
What are you
Yeah,
saying?
Laura
laughing
don't have
at
time
that
to
for?
play with nobody. She don't have the time.
I
Not to
got.
play. She ain't got time for that.
I think I got more soul searching and more like
What the fuck is she
screaming,
laughing at?
screaming
Exactly.
screaming at the world still to do.
I
That shit is
understand.
Even
not
though
true.
it's been 8 years, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
It's okay. And it's okay to be mad.
It takes me time. I keep it. And when it comes, it will come. But
And who's your voice? Who's your voice?
You are.
Yeah.
I will
Exactly.
always fight for Laura and her kids. Always.
Exactly.
I'm getting
All right,
I'm getting death threats, but
All right.
I don't care.
Oh, and I got you. I'll be right to Massachusetts. 6 hours. It don't take long.
You weren't supposed to say
Exactly.
it. I lived in. You were supposed to say it.
Bruh,
In the witness protection program.
the tribute coming. It's okay.
Yeah, I love y'all so much. I love
Angel.
y'all. So me and Jason, we gonna pull y'all down. We gonna pull y'all down because me and Jason, we always gotta talk and do our thing. Yes, we want y'all to be down there. Charlotte, I'm gonna pull you down too. It's just gonna be me and Jason. Don't leave. Uncle Rich, don't wave at us. Do not wave goodbye to us. I'm gonna need you to stay right there because you're gonna be able to see and hear everything that's going on. Okay? We are about to get into the tribute video, but me and Jason, we gotta tell our little spiel before we get into the tribute video. Okay? Jason, what a show tonight, baby. And we have came to the tribute video. Now I have posted, I have told y'all that we have a new family, we have a new tribute, and we have a new song just as well. A new song. Don't worry about it. We got y'all. But we all know at the end of the day, it's all about if you know something, say something. That's what we're talking about tonight. If you know anything, if somebody been pillow talking with you, say something. I create these videos Not only just for the family, because the family gets this video. This is a gift from me to them. But at the same time, I also have to have a mental thought of, is somebody out here that has not been charged for this. We're talking about 3 human beings and nobody has been charged. Shame on you, Rochester, New York. You get the L for tonight. Okay? Because one person didn't do this. Rest, and I got to say it. Regardless of the family, if they don't want me to say that, I got to say it. Rest in peace to Chanel. She gone. And from what they was told, it was a heart attack. She wasn't murdered, so don't think that the family had something to do with it. Anything like that. It wasn't nothing like that, allegedly. It wasn't nothing like that at all. And when I say allegedly, I'm talking about heart attack. But I know for a fact the family ain't had nothing to do with it. But there's somebody else out there that participated in this. And you either keeping it to yourself or you have told somebody. So since you have told somebody, I'm talking to them. When you wake up in the morning after seeing this video, because baby, all y'all watching tonight. Every last one of y'all watching tonight. So when you wake up in the morning, person, and I want you to go to sleep thinking about this video, and I want you to wake up thinking about this video. Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't want this to happen with you or any of your family members or your friends just as well. If you got to walk to the detective, if you got to catch the bus, if you got to catch an Uber or call your damn friend to come pick you up, to take you to the detective's office to start spilling your guts. Because we don't give a damn about snitching over here. Tell the truth and give this family some closure. That's what we worry about. Now, Jason gonna put it on you just a little bit different than what I just did. I was just being nice. But go ahead, Jason, do your thing.
You know, Tammy said something. And she said that she passed away laying over her children, protecting them in a fire. You know, that's a different type of pain. The pain that you can't help the ones that you brought in this world. That part is tough. Second is just the physical pain of a fire. Anybody, we all done burn ourselves on an iron and cooking or whatever the case may be.
Damn.
Now, what I'm gonna say is this: it might be a little deep.
It's
That
okay.
same type of pain that you feel or she felt, you gonna feel. You feel me? Right? Because stress comes in all sorts of ways. So when that cancer pops up on you, when that thought of that ache in your belly of, I gotta say something, you still don't do it, that's gonna come for you in a whole different manner. So you gonna feel that pain 10 times fold. You heard me? That is all gonna be relieved from their spirit when it gets on to you. You hear me? So go ahead, you know what I mean? Go do what you gotta do just so, you know, the air can be cleared, these spirits can live on, and these young ones, these young people can live their life, and this family can have resolve, right? Because they tried to push it off on someone, and that ain't right. The person out there that helped along, you know who you are. You did it. So go ahead and say something. If you know something, say something. You hear me? Because here's the thing: this family's strong. This family resilient. This family shine. This family's beautiful. This family's gracious. This family I can keep going, but I will tell you this: I love this family. I feel like
I do too.
Uncle Rich already said I can come to the cookout. You heard me? He called it a camping. I'm not gonna be staying at the camping. We ain't camping like that. But Rich, I will come to the cookout.
You from Minnesota?
Don't
what
talk.
You mean you ain't camping?
Play the clip, goddamn it. But I'm coming to the cookout.
He also from Detroit, baby. We don't do that.
I'm coming to the cookout. You know what I mean?
We only coming to the cookout. We can't do no camping, baby. When it's time to go to sleep,
TWV, man. You know
we going to the hotel when it's time to go to sleep. I just did my very first camping trip 2 weeks ago, and I was ready to go home. Baby, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. I'm in the ATL right now. I've been here for 20 years, baby. But I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. I don't do no camping, no bugs, none of that. But Uncle Rich, don't worry. Don't worry, Uncle Rich. We there. We is there. We is there. All right, y'all. We are about to get into this tribute. I know y'all like these folks is crazy. I don't know where they came from, but they came from somewhere. They came from somewhere. Okay, here we go. Get y'all tissues ready. Get y'all Kleenexes ready, because some of y'all may not have no Kleenexes. So get your tissue ready. Because, baby, when I tell you I went in for this family, baby, Jason. Breaking news, Jason. Breaking motherfucking news. Here we go.
Pictures of smiling faces that used to have a home. Now they sit in the vacant. What tomorrow never comes. I lost my peace when you crossed my mind. Never realizing how close it was to the time. Heaven gained an angel. Heaven gained another angel. And all I have are these memories, memories. All I have are these memories, memories. If I know you're in a better place, why does it still feel this way? I know heaven gave an angel, and all I have are these memories, memories. If I had one wish, I'd use it just to see you again, just to spend one more day with you. I'd give you every second, sitting on the porch just to hear your voice, watching the sunset, hoping when I get to heaven you'd remember just like it was yesterday. But the truth is right now we parted ways. Heaven gained another angel. Heaven gained an angel. All I have are these memories, if I could get just one more chance, all I have are these memories, just to hear you laugh. If I know you're better, why does it still feel this way? Heaven gained an angel. I know. And all I have are these memories, memories. Heaven gained an angel. Heaven gained another angel. I know it have to be. And all I have are these memories, memories. All I have are these memories, memories. If I know you're in a better place, why does it still feel this way? I know heaven gained an angel, and all I have are these memories, memories.
Wow, you did your big one on that one.
I was about to say the same.
Wow, you did your big one on that one.
That was the one of all four of them holding hands. Now that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's so hard, y'all. It's so hard making these videos. When I make them, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But this right here, this one hit different. It hit different for me. To have so many at one time, that's what hurts the most. To have so many at one time. I feel so sorry for Miss Laura, but I know Miss Laura, God got you. He got you. He got you. We're gonna go ahead and bring the family back up. This be a lot, y'all. This be a lot. This be a lot. This be a lot.
Thank you for that video.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Talia, if you can hear me, something's going on with your
I think her phone might have died. That's typically
that's
a
what
sign
it
of
is.
the phone dying.
Okay. So if you can hear me though, Talia, just come down and come back up again. And we'll bring you back up when you come back up. Laura. Whew. You know, Laura, at the beginning of the show, you started crying. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to play this video, but I know I got to play this video for her. There go Talia right there. When I tell you,
Look
Laura.
at her. I love you.
Yeah. Talia, was you able to see the video?
Yeah, I was watching it on the TV.
Okay, see y'all, she paid attention to TV. She was able to watch it on TV too. When your phone messed up, she ain't miss a beat. She went ahead and watched it on TV. So, but Laura.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that was a lot. I know that was a lot to take in and everything. Seeing those memories. What's coming to your mind right now?
I just wish I had more time. I've been to many weddings, watching people walk across and get married. And I try to be happy for them, and I am happy for them, but then I think of my daughter and seeing my daughter walk and be married. I wish little Willie I could see how tall or how his hair would have been, or just if he would have liked football or basketball or anything. Amia, I'm missing out on a lot of things with my grandchildren and my daughter. I just miss them so much. And I thank God for my mother, because if she wouldn't instill into me the word of God, I don't think I would be here. I know I wouldn't be here.
It's fine now.
I put God in my hand. I put God over me. I put God over my children. I put God over this world. I just wish God could just take the pain and suffering that we're feeling. I want my granddaughter and my grandson to just get closure. Them are too important to me right now, are Virginia's remaining children to get closure. That's all I've ever wanted, was to make sure that they'll be okay. And my daughters and my sons, because they miss their sister so much, I just want to take all their pain away.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Laura. No, you can't take their pain away, but there is one person that can, and that's God. And he's not gonna be able to take it all away, but like I told Talia, he'll make it easier to deal with. That's all he can do, is just make it easier to deal with. Because the way y'all family is, a close-knit family. And we all can see that. So I want to take the time right now and ask for all my viewers to make sure when you go and lay down tonight to sleep, baby, please, if you pray to God, please don't forget this family. Please don't forget them. Add them to your prayers, because it's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. They gonna be good. I ain't worried about it. I already know, because they got the support of each other. They got the love of each other. So I know they gonna be good. but it's still hard to walk through that path. It's still hard.
Tammy.
Y'all see what y'all doing out here?
Tammy,
Do
I
y'all
love
see what y'all doing out here?
Well, that's just love. That's all that love pouring out of her. It's okay.
I know.
Yes, but I
Let
want
it
people
run.
to understand and know
And
that when
let
you
me,
take somebody's
can I,
life, go ahead.
I have been the rock for Laura. I've always been the rock for Laura. Always. We've known each other for 40 years. And that's fucked up. But I've always, and I'm younger than Laura.
Yeah.
But I've always been her rock. And her
Yeah.
kids, all 6 of them, they love me to death.
And want to kick your ass at the same time.
We do. But I love you still, but we do be wanting to be on your ass sometimes. I'll be like, oh, that Timmy, ooh.
Auntie Tammy gonna catch everything.
I love you.
There ain't nothing Laura and her kids won't do for me. Nothing.
Look at what you do for
Nothing in this
me.
world.
Look at what you do for me,
Because
Tammy.
even though we might love each other, I still love her.
You know what? There ain't nothing I won't do to hear that scratchy fucking voice
I
again.
know, well, that's why we got some videos. And I'll watch it over. I don't know how crazy that sounds. I'll watch it all night and all day long.
Well, it's
Me too.
definitely yours.
Just hear my daughter's voice say, "Happy birthday, Mia."
That's not crazy. That's not crazy at all.
Not at all.
Over and over. It's not.
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We
You
all
birthed
miss
it.
Virginia.
Yeah.
I will sit there and play it and play it and play it and play it and play it. And then there was times, I swear, I'm crazy or something, because there was a time I was sitting on the stairs when I had first found out about my daughter, and we were everybody was coming, bringing me food and stuff, and out of nowhere, my phone was just down, and then the Dancing in the Sky, the Angel song just popped up on my phone, and that, I don't even know the title of that song, but I love that song, and it just popped up out of nowhere, and I knew my daughter was watching over me, and she was with me at that time.
You know you needed that. And she's okay. She's okay.
We know she's
Definitely.
okay, but we want her.
Oh, most definitely.
We want her.
Yeah.
She
Well,
we want her.
I understand. And
I'm
we
not
all
talking,
know.
and anyone who knows me, I taught Virginia everything: how to cook, how to braid, how to do everything.
Not me. Mama wasn't a cooker. Sorry, I was a worker.
Yeah, I ain't no cooker either, Laura. I ain't no cooker
I'm not. I'm sorry.
But it's
I'm
funny that
sorry.
you say the
My name
braid.
is not Betty Crocker. My name is Mom.
It's funny that you say the braids, Tammy, because it was a lot of pictures on her page that it looked like she had braided Talia hair.
Yeah.
I taught her.
My sister was a
I'm
braid.
still
I
trying
taught
to
her.
hit it to this day.
I bought my daughter a
Let me say
mannequin.
yes.
I got my daughter a mannequin head when she was, I want to say, about 10, 11 years old. And that's how she learned how to start braiding.
I'm still trying
No,
to hit it.
I taught her. That mannequin ain't teach her nothing.
She had the mannequin head.
She practiced on the mannequin.
Practiced on the mannequin head, girl.
When I
And
taught
on
her,
Heaven and Heather's head.
look, when I taught her how to braid, she practiced on Talia's head.
I'm not trying to head it nowhere because of my sister. I used to love when my sister do I've never not let not even to this day will I let anybody braid my hair. since my sisters braid my hair.
Wow. Now,
You can see all the
Lindsay,
tagged videos in Virginia's stuff. I taught her how to braid, how to cook.
I cut my hair off because I'm
Ain't
so
taking that
sad.
from me. Y'all not taking that from me.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You can't take from me. She came out of me, baby girl.
But who's her auntie?
Now, Lindsay had a memory that she put in the comments that I want to put up before we end the show.
Thank you, please.
Yes, Lindsay is the big part.
I
of
love you, Lynn.
Lindsay
go ahead,
said,
Lindsay.
yelling at the kids to sit the F down was priceless.
I love you, Lynn.
One of the joys of this family going forward, I can just share something as the oldest one in the family. In the last 18 months, I've gotten 6 more great nieces and great nephews, and this family continues to grow. And the love that this family has just seems to be never ending. And there is hope. We're hurting for Virginia and Willie and Amia. We hurt for them every day. We hurt for other ones. We just lost a dear cousin of ours. We had me and Laura and our other siblings. We lost a brother a little while ago. These things happen in families, but we are strong, right, family? And we've got six babies in the last 18 months in this family, and it's very beautiful.
Look at Jason. Jason said, wow.
That is wild.
And Amy had 2 of them.
In 18 months.
I got one of those.
Look, he said, I got one of those.
Can I say one thing before we end this?
Yes.
Yes,
we continue this on Jenny's Justice, GINNYS. Justice, Jenny's Justice. I want to just say, me and a couple family members opened up this page so we can talk about burn victims. And there was a lady who came on and posted her mother who was just in an arson and it was murder. But I just opened it up, so I don't know really too much how to run it. But if everyone wants to come on there and follow the page, and Miss Peachy, you're the best.
Thank you.
You are the best, Miss Peachy. I'm gonna subscribe. I love you, and I'm gonna watch every Wednesday. Wednesday, Friday.
I already subscribed.
Yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
And we have fireworks at the camp out.
We have
I'm there.
Yes,
I'm there.
We play cornhole, we play volleyball, we just play music and just love each other, and that's that. And we talk about memories and loved ones that we lost, and we play their music and we just get together and just have a whole shindig. We would love for you guys to come, all of you.
Oh, girl, we coming. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna put our money together, our flights together, and we're coming to New York.
She said, "Spell it again, please."
Yes, childhood uncovered said the page that you opened up. She wants you to
Amy put it in the comments.
Who?
Amy. She put it in there.
It's GINNYS. Justice. First name Jenny.
She called her all the time, Jenny. Jenny's Justice.
Just like her grandma, our mother.
That's right.
Wow.
Jenny's Justice. And that's where. Oh, shit. JD said I taught him how to cook too.
No.
He's probably definitely talking about mommy.
Macaroni and cheese.
I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love the tight knit family.
We love
you guys are, yes, you guys are just awesome. Yes,
Hey,
we have
before we end this, everybody lift up VWA. VWA.
VWA, baby.
Oh, y'all can't see
That's
mine.
Yeah, that's
We can
strong.
see
That's
it.
strong.
We can see it, Talia.
I have mine.
I'm
All
feeding the
right.
baby, so I can't show.
The angels.
Sorry.
The angels. Yes, the angels.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. We have came to the end of the show. Laura, usually at the end of the show, I always let the family in the show. Usually one person in the show, and it always be the mom. But this time, Laura, if you don't mind, I want to let Talia in the show. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to let her in the show. Talia, don't worry. Don't get nervous. I'm gonna tell you what to say. I ain't gonna tell you what to say, but I'm gonna tell you the question, and then you just have to answer it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna pull everybody down. Is there anything that anybody want to say, except for Talia? Is there anything that anybody want to say right now before we end this show? Let's start with Tammy.
I just want to say Virginia was so humble and the best, not only to her family, but to outsiders. She was open arms. She was happy. She lived rough with what she was living with without saying too much, without doing another show. But she was living a rough thing, but every time you seen her, she smiled. She loved her family. She wanted to get together. She was just an open arm type of person with her scratchy voice. And every time I come back to New York, because I moved away like 11 years ago, every single time I come to New York, I stayed with Virginia. And we would stay up all night ordering subs and chicken and drinking, and we would have a good time. And some foolish ass bitch took my baby. I changed Virginia's diapers. Some foolish ass bitch. Do I think they intentionally set the fire to kill them? No, they set the car on fire. They caught the house on fire. But bitches need to pay at the end of the day. You killed my babies. That's it.
All right. We're going to bring Tammy down. Tammy, if you could please stay on just for a couple seconds after I end the broadcast, because I want to talk to your family just for a minute, okay? All right. Now, Jasmine, is there anything you want to say before we get off this broadcast? And get a kisses back. Get a baby kisses for me, please.
Yeah, well, he finally went to sleep.
Oh.
So I don't know why my voice is cracking. I feel like nobody's perfect in life. We all know this, but I feel like the only really thing my sister ever did that could fault her was like loving the wrong man too hard. And I wish, I just wish that she had someone who like loved and respected her more. Sorry.
It's okay.
You're fine.
But she was just like one of the best people in my life, my best friend, somebody who I called for everything. When I had my first son, she just I was trying to learn how to feed him, and she comes in and she literally grabs my boob and puts like I was like, what the heck, because I was so like shocked, like, what are you doing? But she was just always there to help me, and the world just definitely feels so different and empty without her and the kids here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pull you down. And please again stay on just for a couple seconds, just
Love you,
until we
Kevin.
end the broadcast. Uncle Rich, you
Yeah,
next. You next, Uncle Rich. So, Uncle Rich, is there anything that you would like to say before we end this broadcast?
I would love to. Like I said, we could go on for days with our family story. Real quick, I'm the oldest, but I was also given up for adoption, and the family only found me 1 year before Virginia died, and so I didn't get to spend that much time with Virginia. But the love that I've gotten from all my nieces and nephews for them never even knowing me, and suddenly I'm inserted into their life. And here's your Uncle Rich, and it never ceases to amaze me. 2 weeks before Virginia passed away, I got to spend a wonderful night with her. She came out. I was playing in a band at a local bar, and she came out, and we hung out. And that's the last picture I have of her and me. And I'm just forever grateful for the short amount of time that I did have with her. And I really appreciate the love in this family. And I can tell you, it's real and it's deep. And like I said, I did not grow up with my family. They found me in 2015, and we were reunited after 49 years. And every single niece and nephew accepted me. All their children accepted me, and especially Virginia. And I'm very. It's painful that I didn't get to spend a lot of time with her, and that I never will be able to until someday when I'm in heaven. But I am blessed to have the time I did have with her. So I love you, Virginia. I miss you, Willie. Little Willie was wondering who I was one day. He was getting on my case. Who are you? He said. and, and I'm like, well, I'm fat and I got a gray in my beard, but I'm not Santa Claus. And Virginia came around the corner and said, Willie, that's your Uncle Rich. But yeah,
Wow.
I'm really blessed to have known them. And we will see each other again. I'm a true believer. We'll see each other again.
Definitely. You are so welcome, Uncle Rich. Now, you said you had a band and y'all play. So, do you still play with the band?
No, I went back over the road. For the last 3 years, I've been driving over the road, but I'm getting ready to come back off, and I'll probably join a band again. Seems keen to go through a cycle here.
Well, Uncle Rich, when you join that band, make sure you reach out to either Tammy, Jasmine, or Laura, or even to Leah now, and get my information so you can come on Peach Tea Time and play with your band on Peach Tea Time. We would love to hear you. I love music. I'm a big fan of music, so we would love to have you on, you and your band. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, we're gonna pull you down. Please stay on for a couple minutes if you have the time, just so I can talk to y'all just for a couple seconds. All right. Now, next up is Lotta, and Heaven. Now, is there anything that you would like to say? Let's start with Heaven. Is there anything that you would like to say before we end the broadcast?
Just that I miss my sister and my niece and my nephew. And I hope one day we will find the true justice that we really deserve.
Exactly.
We deserve true justice.
Yeah, it's okay, Heaven. Y'all gonna get this justice. Trust and believe. Laura?
That my mom's
Yeah.
going through some stuff.
I just like she said, I just hope somebody will come forward and at least just give some information. I know someone knows. There's too much. It's someone knows. And I just need that. I need that for my grandchildren. I need that for Talia and Taizé. I need that for Jasmine. I need that for JD, Benjamin, my son, my daughter Jasmine, and my daughter Heaven, and my daughter Heather. I had 6 kids. I have 6 kids. I have 16 grandchildren. God blessed me with 16 grandchildren.
Yeah, it's too many.
Not too many. Not too many.
A little bit too many.
Never too many. Never. God blessed me for a reason.
I love
you.
God blessed me for a reason. And he knows that reason.
I'm sorry.
He helps me get through this every single day of my life.
I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for my own kid, I would not be here right now. If I did not have my kid, I have 1 kid. If I did not have my kid, I wouldn't be here.
That's not funny.
Just believe that.
Wow. All right. Well, we are about to pull you ladies down. I want to say this right quick. Tammy, when I talked to Tammy on the phone the first time and talked to Jasmine on the phone, and I told them after they told me the entire story on everything that happened, I said, well, I need to talk to the mom. Will the mom be coming on? That's who I always talk to. I need to talk to the mom. And Tammy said, well, I don't know if she's going to come on because she's still heartbroken. She's still going through a lot. So, Laura, I would definitely want to tell you thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule just as well. Girl, you got 16 grandkids. So, I'm sure you got a lot going on. So, thank you. And I know you want to.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
You guys need to bring me my grandkids so I can see them. If you don't bring them to me, I can't watch them for you. So, hey, that's on you.
Are you speaking to like all your kids?
So that's on you. You don't bring them to me, they don't get watched. I love you guys.
I heard it.
Oh my God.
Y'all heard
Goodbye.
I've been acting. I love my grandkids. Bring them all. And I
Not
will
at
have
once.
all 60,
Not at once.
I will have them all at once. I don't care. They'll sleep on the floors, the couches. I love you guys.
Attend.
Grandma time.
I won't attend.
Exactly.
I
Grandma
need it. Grandma needs it. Grandma needs it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. You don't just need me. I'm the first one.
You're the first, but I have plenty.
You're fine with me though.
But you don't come see me, so come see me.
And we FaceTime every day.
Tell her, Peachy. Tell Talia to come see her Nana, please.
Go see Nana. It's a difference.
I just seen y'all.
Nana works.
Not up to the old ends to come see the youngins.
I seen y'all.
You must be out your damn mind.
I seen y'all 2 weeks ago.
Nana works 6 days a week. I work 6 days a week. I need at least Saturday after I get out of work, bring my grandkids. You can pick them up Sunday night. Love you guys.
All right. Jason, is there anything that you want to say before we end the show?
Oh man. You guys showed
now,
a lot.
Jason got a whole nother platform and he was like, I gotta finish this out tonight. I got to finish this out tonight.
You guys, I love the vulnerability. I love the morale, the family, the bonding that you guys have. So I thank you all for sharing that with us today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate. Makes me miss my family so much, but it also makes me tack on to the family I've built myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
I thank you. I thank you for that. Before I get out of here, man, last thing I have to say, it's hard to lose a person, right? It's hard to lose anybody, right? A mother is hard. It's hard to lose a daughter, but to lose children hits completely different. They don't get to hit milestones no more. There's no 10, there's no 13, there's no 16, 21 children of their own. All of that is ceased. So that tends to hit a little different. And I pray for you all, and I send you blessings to have these thoughts of like positivity when going forward. Because I know in my mind and my heart, I just sit on like, damn, man, we miss out on so much. Laura said it, like, God, we're not gonna get to see if Lil Willie will be able to play basketball or be the best speller, B speller that's out there, or Amila, I think I said, excuse me if I said it wrong. Amia, there we go. Won't be a fashionista or a rocket scientist, right? We're not gonna be able to see any of that, and that just hurts my heart. So I pray for you all, and I thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
All right, Jason. And I'm glad that Childhood Uncovered said that she wanted the email address. Any families out there that would like to come on Peachy Tea Time and share their loved one's story, whether it's your child, your mama, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, godmama, goddaddy. Did I miss anybody, Talia? Did I miss anybody? Cousins. Anybody. Please email me at info@peachyteatime.com. Send me your information, and I would definitely reach out to you right away, and we will schedule you for a show. Now, if you reach out to me on tomorrow, you will not come on Friday. Okay, we have to prepare. We professional over here. We get a little gangster. We hood, but we also professional over here. So we're gonna set it up, give you all the little things that you need, all the details and stuff, and then we will schedule you to come on to Peach Tea Time. That's how we roll over here, okay? Now, Miss Charlotte, you are next, baby. Is there anything that you would like to say before we end the show?
Yes, I'm just falling in love with your family. You just a blessed family. You're blessed individual to have all of them surrounding you and holding you up. But I do want to say this to you because I heard that you got this 18 coming up. Don't mean you grown. Hold on. Don't mean you grown. But 17 is the end, and 18 is a new beginning. You know, that's a brand new beginning. But with this new beginning, I didn't hear and I haven't heard anybody. And this is just to you, Talia. You know, I haven't heard anybody. I think that, I don't know if you have or haven't, but getting some counseling, some therapy, just being able to, because you've shouldered so much for so very long. And in order to begin anew, you need to let go of. You don't have to forget, but you need to let go of, start letting go, because it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but growing into adulthood, there are a lot of things that you need to let go of and know that, you are loved. You know that already, but make sure that that inside feeling whenever, because that's how the devil will come at you. That's how he gets to you. And so just knowing that, but I want you to stay strong, stay beautiful, but make sure that you start this new year out, this new beginning that you're about to embark upon with a fresh new start, and knowing that there's a reason that I'm still here, and so this is my purpose to figure out what that is. It's my time.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte, if you and Jason has to go, because I know we have went over time. So if you need to leave, I completely understand. Y'all know I got this. I got this. Now, Talia, girl, it's just me and you, girl. It's just me and you, girl. But Talia, I just want to say this. First of all, thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your mama and your brother and your sister story. I really appreciate it. And second of all, the show that I had on not last Wednesday, Monday. On Monday, we talked about breast cancer awareness month because this is the month for that, and it's also the month for domestic violence. But I had a lady on who was also a friend of mine. She has breast cancer, and she mentioned that she was about to turn 50, and she feel like God was letting this approach her now before she get to the other half of her life.
Right.
So she looked at it as in it was a new beginning. 50 and up is a new beginning for me. And she knows she's going to become a survivor. So now it's time for her to, change up whatever it needs to be changed up. And now it's a new beginning. So
Right.
just like Miss Charlotte said, you're about to turn 18. Let this be a new beginning for you. If you need to get the counseling, get the counseling. If you feel like, okay, well, I don't even know how to begin. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no insurance. I can't go to a counselor, all that. Contact me.
Okay.
Contact me. I already told you, me and you gonna stay in contact anyways. I can see if you can have some sessions with Charlotte, or if not,
Thanks.
then I can try to see if I can find somebody else that you could do it virtual with.
Thank
Okay.
you so
You don't
much.
actually have to go inside of the building. Because things change now. We do
Yeah.
everything virtual. We FaceTiming up. FaceTiming. So now it is time for you to end the show. Talia, this finna be hard. Okay, because we dig down deep on PEACHY time, baby. We dig down deep. We want to make sure that everybody get the awareness. Okay. So the question that I'm going to ask you that you have to answer tonight, I'm going to pull myself down. You will be the only person on the screen. Okay. All I need you to do is put your finger up when you're done, like you in church. Put that little finger up. And then we'll go into the tribute video again. And then that will be the end of the show. Okay.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is this. And I want you to take your time. We ain't rushing you. Nothing like that. But I want you to talk to your mom, Virginia. If there was one last thing that you could say to your mom, we're not gonna say your siblings, Amia and Lil Willie, just your mom. Because y'all had a special bond. It was just you and her in the beginning, before these damn kids came along. They took the shine. They took the shine away. They took it away. I'm just gonna tell you, they took it away.
They
But,
did.
but if you could just talk to your mom, what would be the things that you would say to her? Okay. Tune out everybody else, and it's just you and your mom right now. And when you're done, put that finger up, and we're gonna cue in and go straight into the tribute video. And then y'all already know what y'all gotta do if you already been watching my show. You gotta stick around and you gotta listen to my babies. You gotta listen to them. So, Talia, here we go, girl. It is your time to shine, baby, and talk to your mama, girl.
Thank you. I don't know what to really say, but I miss you. And yeah, you're my whole heart. I'm nervous.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Because I'll be up here with you, girl. Don't even worry about it. You say hi, I am. You say, I'm nervous. I'm here. I'm here. So, again, that's what you want to say. You love her. You miss her. Do you want to say anything to your siblings?
I love y'all.
Yeah. And is there anything you want to say to your living brother that's here with you right now? Y'all don't stay in the same household. But what do you want to say to him?
I love you, boy. I'm finna text you right after this and tell you I love you. Yeah, I love you. Make sure you do good in school tomorrow. Period.
You better do good in school.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
But I wanted to thank you and Jason and Charlotte because this means a lot to me. And I think this is a really good thing that you do on your platform. And yeah, it made me feel really good today. So thank you.
Damn, Talia. Damn. Talia, I gotta say this. And everybody out there that's watching that has been on PEACHY Time, people that has messaged me, I get messages all the time. I get text messages, inboxes, DMs, all that. Thank you, Miss Peachy. I love you. I really appreciate it. Please don't take this no type of way. Talia, thank you. People don't know what I go through when lights, camera, action is off. When everything is over. No one knows what I deal with and what I go through. I quit my job to do this. I put everything on my husband of 17 years. Got 2 kids, 7-year-old and a 10-year-old. Got a mama and daddy that helped me out like no other. Talia, thank you. That lets me know. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep doing what I'm doing. God positioned this. Talia, I wanted to do celebrity gossip. That's what I wanted to do. I want to do celebrity gossip. But God directed my path to doing crime. So thank you, Talia. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I will remember this night forever. And I will remember that a 17-year-old baby said, thank you, Miss Peachy. Talia, we're going to switch up numbers, okay? Definitely do that. All right, y'all. We are out of here. We are going to go into our tribute. Y'all see my new friend, Talia. Y'all better pray for her and pray for her family just as well. And I promise y'all, I can just feel it in my bones. They going to be back. They will definitely be back on PEACHY Time. So, Talia, you going to get this video. Your grandma going to get this video. Tammy going to get this video. Heaven, girl, you gonna get this video. Tell your twin Heather, she gonna get the video. Tell Uncle JD, he gonna get the video. Uncle Rich, you gonna get it. Jasmine, everybody gonna get it. And if y'all want to share it on y'all social media page, feel free to do so. If anybody out there is looking for a tribute video to be made, don't worry, holla at your girl, okay? And I got you. I love you, Talia.
Love you.
Bye, y'all. Make sure you stick around and listen to my babies. Here we go.
Pictures of smiling faces that used to have a home. Now they sit in the vacant. What tomorrow never comes. I lost my peace when you crossed my mind. Never realizing how close it was to the time. Heaven gained an angel. Heaven gained another angel. And all I have are these memories. All I have are these memories. If I know you're in a better place, why does it still feel this way? I know heaven gave an angel, and all I have are these memories. If I had one wish, I'd use it just to see you again, just to spend one more day with you. I'd give you every second, sitting on the porch just to hear your voice, watching the sunset, hoping when I get to heaven you'd remember just like it was yesterday. But the truth is right now we parted ways. Heaven gained another angel. Heaven gained an angel. All I have are these could get just one more chance, all I have are these memories, just to hear you laugh. If I know you're better, why does it still feel this way? Heaven came and made you. I know. And all I have are these memories, Heaven gave an angel. Heaven gave another angel. I know it have to be. And all I have are these memories, All I have are these memories, If I know you're in a better place, why does it still feel this way? I know heaven gave an angel. And all I have are these memories.
Return, PEACHY return. PEACHY return, PEACHY return, PEACHY return.